Look, man, so I'm not one to judge DoorDashers for wanting more of a tip, right? I get it. It's your bag. It's kind of what you do.
Yeah, it's the service industry.
It just seems like nowadays a lot more is expected than...
Yeah, they're being a little more forward than they were in the past.
Like, I remember it used to be a joke that pizza delivery drivers would show up to your house and ask for more money. And now it just seems like that's a standard.
Oh, yeah.
Especially now that DoorDash like allows you to tip after ordering food. Because it used to be like, oh, put your tip in before the food's delivered, blah, blah. This is how you pay the guy. Now they're like, hey, did you add $2? Like, for what?
For why?
I already paid you. What more do you want from me?
Yeah. Being a little too forward.
I'm just saying, man, look, bro, I just spent $40 on 2 meals.
Yeah.
You think I have money to tip you?
Yeah. And paid the delivery fee and, all that crazy shit.
I miss the days of when deliveries were... I mean, deliveries used to be simple. You'd hand a guy, like, the change.
Uh-huh. Yeah, keep the change.
Hey, the order's $23.47. You have him $30. Hey, just keep the change.
Yeah.
Now Standard. It feels like they're like... They put they, like, goozle you. They put their...
Hold on.
Yeah.
Repeat that.
Goozle.
Goozle?
Yeah.
Is that a term?
I think so. It's a wrestling term. What they do is they put their hand around your neck. Kind of like Kane used to do before he'd choke slam somebody.
Okay.
That's what I feel like DoorDash delivery drivers.
I didn't know there was an actual term.
Yeah.
I appreciate the knowledge.
You like open the door.
And just all of a sudden.
It's been outside for 5 minutes because you've been like patiently waiting for the DoorDash driver to leave.
Because, the reason you did DoorDash is so you don't have to talk to anyone. So you don't have any human interaction.
You go to pick up the bag and you look up. That'll be $2, please.
Yeah, it says you put down $6.
I saw that the medium tip was $7.50. You tipped me $5.50. Is there a reason for that?
Love the idea of him being so calm while choking you.
I don't know, man. I didn't know what I was thinking.
Well, how about you add $2?
Let me just remind you. It's just you and me right now. What? It's just you and me right now. What is this?
Where are we?
Why is everything dark? Why can't I move? Shh, 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 shh. Listen closely.
The medium tip is $7.50.
Oh God. Yeah, like
just a whole on horror movie scenario.
That's what I feel like would happen. I'm telling you, and it really is a horror movie scenario. And it's not the DoorDash driver's fault that I'm in my underwear,
Right. Yeah. But
it also shows how brave we are as people to just open the door in our fucking boxers.
Just assuming that the person already walked away.
Yeah. There I am. You should see, so we have a Ring camera in the front of the house, and the amount of times that Ring camera just captures me, basically just in boxers, just like a little
in your skivvies,
like a little goblin, run out, run back into the house.
Yeah, it's one of those you kind of look out the window, like, God, why did they put it so far away? Yeah. You could put it right next to the door. All I have to do is.
Oh no, the worst is when they put it in front of the door. Have you ever had that?
No.
Okay, so our door opens outward.
Oh.
I think most doors do, right? Is that?
No, ours opens inward. Most all of the front doors.
Oh, no. Our security door opens outward.
Oh, yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
So sometimes they'll just...
you go to open the door and and you hear... Yep, that's my food.
It just so happens to be the time you ordered 7 Sonic drinks.
Yeah,
and they're all stacked on top of each other like a Jenga board.
Yeah, exactly, like Jenga, all precarious and.
Oh no!
There goes my strawberry Dr. Pepper.
See, so
and the large ocean water.
My mom doesn't know how to use DoorDash, so whenever she gets hungry,
I don't know how to use DoorDash. I make people do it for me.
Exactly. So that's what she does. She makes me order DoorDash for her, right?
One of these times, I'm just gonna call you at your job while I'm hungry. I want Subway.
I'll give you my credit card. No, so so she'll order ask me to order her DoorDash.
Right.
Sometimes it feels really messed up to do it because it'll be 30 minutes after I've ordered DoorDash for me and...
Oh, yeah.
And
you could have just told me.
Well, no, so it
30
looks
minutes
like I'm
earlier.
just ordering a second order.
There's DoorDash CEO is just looking at you like you're the largest piece of trash.
Yeah, that or he's like sending me like gift baskets. Hey, it's me, Tim from DoorDash. Just wanted to thank you for spending $5,000 this month.
Sometimes 3 times in one day.
Wow, 6 McDonald's meals. That's a new record. It's yeah, dude.
And you got the Frosty from Wendy's.
What's really depressing is that $6,000 probably gets you like 3 orders from Subway.
Yep.
Dude, I ordered Subway today, and it was like, I shit you not, like after tip, like $31, and that was for 2 footlong sandwiches.
And that's Subway. It's supposed to be like affordable. Now, like you do Carl's Jr. or something, you can kind of expect that much because the sandwiches are a lot, and then you do combos, it's a lot.
It wasn't a combo though; it was just sandwiches, like 2
but it's
footlong
Subway.
sandwiches.
I think their goal in life is to fuck
Oh really?
you.
Those little discs of meat that they're putting on my sandwich is worth $10.50.
Well, that's their goal.
Well, I'm the one buying it, so I guess I can't really.
How much do you like glue bread? Obviously, a lot.
Do you like your bread? We made it with a horse this morning. What?
His name was Clip Clop.
He was my horse. Enjoy the bread. What? I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, I hate how much delivery services have turned, like, they've just become
It's almost turned into a mob.
It's to cheat out the consumer now. There is no longer, like, there's no fairness in it anymore. Like, you used to order DoorDash, and it was like, hey, delivery fee is going to be $1.50. Tips about $2. It's going to be like an extra $5 on your meal. And you're like, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're
delivering
that's
it
natural.
to me.
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, now it's like, it's going to be $25. And then you're going to have to tip on top of that.
Yeah.
And then you look at the fees, and it's like state and regulatory fees, driver fee.
Yeah, what the fuck is state and regulatory fees anyway? Please tell me what that is.
It's for the gas, apparently. That's what I would assume, right? It's for the amount of gas that you're spending getting
I thought
food
my
delivered
tip
to you.
was part of that, but
No,
okay.
that's not sufficient anymore. The only sufficiency is you handing them another $20 on top of that.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. What is DoorDash anymore? What are delivery services anymore? Are you looking up what state and regulatory fees are? Okay, good. It's going to come up with some like corporate CEO runaround answer.
Well,
you know that, right?
I speak Latin, so local regulatory fees.
Yeah, what's it say?
What are they? Motor vehicle taxes and fees. Okay, but that's like if you own a car. That makes sense.
So I'm paying for the DoorDash.
You're paying for the DoorDash to own a car.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All these like apps that are supposedly work for yourself kind of apps.
Yeah, it's gonna turn crazy because it's gonna be like you have to pay for their Sirius XM too.
Well, you want your driver to be entertained, don't you?
Come on.
Don't be that guy. Anyways, let's hit this intro.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
I
wait,
just
what do
have
you
it
got?
real quick because now it's going to turn into you have to fight to get their podcasts back or something. Cumtown went away, and I will need my podcast.
So now we're doing our
Here's
own.
the phone number. If you want to give them a call, you have to go to court and fight to get the podcast back just so you can get your McDonald's in a timely fashion.
I just wanted some spicy nuggets.
The Southwest has been home to the most infamous outlaws, from Billy the Kid to Neil Patrick Harris. Safe to say, legends have wandered these deserts. And if you listen closely, you can almost hear the wind whisper their story over this barren land. Well, these 2 gunslingers, they have their own story to tell. They're shooting from the hip.
So on the topic of things like that, rideshare apps, right? Like Lyft, Uber.
Oh, okay.
So when I was in Colorado Springs visiting a friend, I had to use Lyft a couple of times.
Okay.
And so like
I've only ever heard of like Uber or Lyft. I've never actually done it.
So like this will give the audience an idea. We live in a small enough town that Uber and Lyft still don't like exist yet.
They are not a thing.
Yeah. I mean, we're fat asses. So of course DoorDash exists.
Right.
But Uber and Lyft still doesn't exist. So I've heard things about like the difference between Uber and Lyft and like, you know, how you get two different services from each one. And I didn't think anything of it until I used them. So with Uber, Uber's a nice little thing, right? You get to Uber and you order your Uber and the driver shows up and you get in the car and they're like, hey, there's some sanitizer in the back.
Yeah.
Some tissues if you need. I have a couple of Sprites, a couple of bags of chips. You can try those out if you'd like. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And they're like, of course. You know, right on the forehead.
A little kiss on the forehead.
And then it's a safe drive all the way to your destination. You know, the driver's like, you feeling comfortable back there? Is everything okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, oh, yeah, dude, absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah. You know, leave him a real good tip. Get to the house. Everything's fine. Lyft.
And then...
Dude, I took one Lyft. And let me tell you about this. I was hanging out at my hotel, and I had to get to this guy's house. And I was like, well, I'm going to be drinking tonight, so I'm not going to drive there.
Smart.
I'm going to just take a Lyft, and they're going to drive me around wherever we need to go and blah, blah, blah. I gave him gas money. So I ordered the Lyft to come pick me up. The Lyft shows up. I get in this dude's car. I'm not even kidding, man. Like, he turns around. He's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, hey, man, how are you? He's like, nah, good, man. Dude, this is like a 4-block drive.
Okay.
It's not going to take long.
Right.
It says like 8 minutes on the thing. And I'm like, yeah, everything's great, man. He's like, yeah, for sure. Tight. So it starts off perfectly fine.
What does DWI stand for? I just got one of those.
Well, he starts, yeah, you might as well. I haven't really told Lyft about it, but yeah, it doesn't seem like they're too pressed.
Yeah, they're kind of busy.
So we start driving. Everything's normal right off the bat. And then, before I know it, this dude just lights up a joint. All the windows start going down, and I'm like, what's he doing? Like, is this guy about to smoke? Lights up a joint, just yeah, legit. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, it's Colorado, I guess. I don't know. So I'm driving, this guy's like,
does he try to pass it to you at least?
No, doesn't offer any.
Oh,
number
bastard.
1. Yeah. Number 2, I'm not even kidding. He keeps like talking to me and like turning around.
Oh, God.
While he's going.
So, sir, please keep your eyes on the road, please.
Dude, he legit almost just hits a car, right? Just right in front of us. God. And then he goes, yeah, that was crazy. And I went, yeah,
How close are we?
In my mind, I'm just thinking, yesterday I took an Uber and the guy driving the Uber was like, I am a medical student from India and I am trying to become a doctor here, you know?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy's just like, you like Power Rangers? Like turned completely around, going
Which
65
one's your favorite,
miles. Yeah. 65 miles down an hour down the road, and I'm just sitting in the back like,
oh my God, I am going to die today.
Yeah. Seat.
It's the green one. God.
Yeah, fingernails in the pleather seat.
I'm surprised he could afford pleather.
I'm surprised I'm alive.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy you survived that encounter. That sounds fucking terrifying.
You know, then I made it to the house and he was like, hey, make sure you leave a tip. And I was like,
fuck you, dude.
Almost died. No big deal.
That's all right.
It's all right.
I hope that joint was worth it.
Yeah, dude. It was horrible.
I bet. I'm like very nervous about ever doing that shit. I don't know if I ever will.
Do you think you could, if you went to a big city, do you think you could ever take a taxi?
I don't know. I probably could.
My thing is, would you rather take a taxi in New York and risk because both ways you're going to be risking your life, right?
Right.
Like if you take a taxi, there's a chance the guy's just going to like smash into a building. I don't know. But if you take the subway, you're going to get stabbed. And it's not a probably. True. Like, you're going to get stabbed.
That's true.
Like, somebody's...
Like, which one do you... I feel like I would fare better surviving the stabbing.
Yeah. You're going to hear the doors open.
Like, yeah, like, you kind of just hope he sticks to the side, you know, very shallow stabs. And then you're like, okay.
I just imagine...
Going to my doctor's appointment today anyway, so...
I'll have the doctor check out my stabbing.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Oh, did you get stabbed?
Yeah.
I sure did.
Yep. Took the subway.
Typical New York. Yeah, dude. Like, I just imagine
The
this
doctor stabbed you a couple of times for good measure. Yeah, we got to even it out. We got to
typical
even
New
it
York.
out.
Here's some antibiotics. Here's some Oxycontin. What? Oh, I
All
told you I
right.
have a headache.
Thanks, dude.
No, so like I just imagine the subway doors opening, and then like everyone's quiet, and then just a crazy New Yorker comes on, and he just goes,
Oh, God.
"Smells like out of towner in here." He's just like, "Oh no."
Yeah, he knows. It's the cowboy boots, isn't it? It's the cowboy boots.
Turn over, turn around. He's walking by, pulls out a hat. I work for a men's center. Can I get $5 from you? You give him the $5. He's like, "Oh,
Thanks.
are you from out of town?" No, I'm not from out of town. Are you sure? It's just you and me right now.
Ask you like some crazy question about New York, like what's at the corner of 16th and Broadway or something.
I don't know, man. You have so many streets.
You said you. You are out of town.
You should say use.
Use.
I feel like that, this might sound bad, but to me, New York is probably the most overrated city.
I haven't been, so I can't really
I haven't
say,
either, but I don't want to go there.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's for me.
Like everybody and their mom is like, dude, I want
the
to
Big
visit.
Apple.
I want to
It's-
visit New York someday.
Yeah.
It's the city that never sleeps. That's why I want to. That's why I want to go visit it someday. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Leave me here. I don't care. There's like 6 restaurants per street. Awesome.
I don't.
Guess I'll never try them.
Yeah.
Why would I go there? Hey, do you want to go to one of the most violent cities? I don't know, man. I don't want to be too judgmental of the East Coast. But
Yeah. It just seems like such a foreign land to us. There's no.
you know what it is? It's more than just a foreign land. It is like in Star Wars, like when they used to go to like the big planet with all the, in Attack of the Clones, the second one.
The Sky City?
Yeah, and then you go to the ground. No. It's like it's like the giant city. It's like the metropolis. It's in Attack of the Clones. It's in the second Star Wars movie. I don't know what the
Isn't
name
it
is.
in and they're like flying through the place?
Yes, and it looks like
can't remember the
It
name.
looks like New York City, but
Yeah.
like it's the whole planet is a city, right? That's what New York City is to me. That's all I see when I hear New York City.
Yeah.
Is the Attack of the Clones where the guy comes up and he's like, "Would you like to try some poison bits?" And he's like, "No, I'm good." Or death sticks is what he
Death
calls
sticks, yeah.
it. That's what New York City is. It's people walking up to you being like,
They
"Do you
just
want to
sell
get stabbed tonight?"
cigarettes.
Like I couldn't imagine going home from a bar after like a night out and then just getting like mugged
Yeah.
just for fun.
Just
Just
didn't
because
have
some guy's
anything
like,
else
I
to
don't
do
have
tonight.
It's Thursday. He rolls up on you. Hey, how's it going? Oh, just hanging out. Check this out. Oh, let me see your wallet. Oh, I can't.
right,
Oh,
here you go, dude.
You already stabbed me once.
gives you 3 more for good measure. It's a nice Thursday night. It's good. And it's a great way to stay in shape.
Taylor Swift's "Welcome to New York." We've been waiting for you. And she's just getting stabbed.
Yep. The entire time. That's the music video.
That's one of the tourist destinations. So it's like you can see the Statue of Liberty, go to the Empire State Building,
Get stabbed.
get stabbed on Broadway.
I don't think it's like maybe there's like stabbing sections. That would be cool.
Areas,
Yeah.
like circles.
This is a good spot. No, you don't want to go to that one. That one's bad.
Yeah, they have rusty knives there.
Yeah, exactly.
You want a good clean knife, something that's going to go right in.
Yeah, you want to go to this one.
Because some of these guys, they don't
If
know
you're
how
a
to
little
sharpen.
bit on a budget, go to this one.
Yeah, some of these dudes, they don't know how to sharpen their knives. So you want to go to these nicer areas.
Yeah.
What's a nicer area? Well, it's a nice steel cold blade.
Well,
It just goes right into you.
CRKT, really top notch quality.
The
It's
EMS is
good.
only 45 minutes away. It's a
Yeah.
whole lot better. Welcome to New York. That's the other thing is like New Yorkers like to talk about, oh, I live in such a big city.
Yeah.
Look at the big city. It's like, dude, you don't leave your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you live in a city that's giant, but you never leave this
like-
2-block radius.
Yeah.
Because it has everything you need.
Right. Do you ever wonder about that though? Because like around here, you have to like even to get a decent mall, you have to travel miles,
Yeah, you have to
like at least an hour away to go to a mall.
go to a border city.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. That is weird. It is weird to think that people are able to just walk outside and be like, "Oh, look, all of my necessities all in one area."
Yeah.
Whereas like I have to drive 10 minutes to
Even
go.
Walmart is 15 minutes away.
And then you go into Walmart and it's like,
And it's Walmart.
here's another 15 minutes.
Exactly.
You know, you walk by, there's just an employee passed out in the chips aisle.
What's up, Greg? How you doing?
Could you not drool on the hot Cheetos?
Oh God.
I guess it's the only bag you have. It's fine.
I'm gonna eat hot Cheetos today.
It's wet. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So yeah, it definitely has to be weird.
Walmart,
Although people have to look at us like we're fucking insane, like driving everywhere. 20 minutes to get
Yeah.
gas. 20 minutes to get gas.
I feel like Europeans probably look at us that way.
Yeah.
They probably look over and they're like, they drive everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We do have public transport, but you know,
It's terrible.
it's the most dangerous area.
Yeah. And then here, like, we don't even have like honest public transportation. It's like dollar cab
Yeah.
or
The city
the
bus.
shuttle. Yeah.
And by
No,
the-
it's not even called a bus. It's a shuttle.
Yeah, the city shuttle. And by the city, I mean the one shuttle that just drives around the city.
Yeah. Maybe it'll take you to a different city
Yeah.
on Tuesdays or Thursdays.
See, I can deal with a bigger city bus because you walk in it and it's like, yeah, it might smell like pee, but at least you're in a big city. Here, there's no point for it to smell like pee.
Exactly.
You can hold it. It's a 5-minute ride.
Yeah.
You know? You don't have the
It
bladder
is
control to hold it.
Either that or they don't care, which is what I'm leaning towards more.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've all taken a lake or two on a bus, you know?
No.
Good times.
16 through 22. Good times. There was something I was thinking about earlier this week. So I listen to a lot of like scary stories, like podcasts that have like anthology almost horror.
Okay.
And isolation is brought up a lot in those. And I feel like, especially with the links that we will go to not to talk to anybody, like through DoorDash and the $25 tip that we have to leave. I find isolation.
I have your cheeseburgers.
I said leave it at the door.
Stop sending me voice messages.
But yeah, I find that one is always interesting because I love being by myself. I thoroughly enjoy it. That being said, I'm also not the most mentally stable. So, admittedly. So,
Okay. Where are we going here?
well, I'm just wondering, like, how long could you deal with isolation? Like, being completely cut off? Like, let's say it's still you're able to, the comforts, like TV, books, that kind of thing. Oops, shit.
Like in a sense where I'm not allowed to like leave my house for like legal reasons,
it's
or am I
not
allowed
like-
to leave whenever?
Like, theoretically, you could. Okay, actually, I'm gonna change it. It's not even like legally you can't. It's the outside is a vacant void.
Okay.
Where like you can get food delivered to you. You have all of the amenities. You're just in your house.
So this is an apocalypse situation where there's still DoorDash,
Well, yeah, essentially,
and I just don't have my uranium suit.
right.
It's not clean.
It's in the dry cleaners. They'll deliver it
the
tomorrow.
DoorDash dry cleaners. Okay. Well, I'm a winner, so
Great way to start this explanation.
I'm gonna say in any situation, I feel like I could handle it
Yeah.
personally.
No, I'm not saying you couldn't handle. I'm asking how long could you handle it? Like
Honestly?
let's say there's just a switch. Like it will be revealed to you when you've had enough, and you can just flip the switch and go back to being a normal society.
I could probably do for a month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. You think? I think
How
you could
is
do
that-
more.
that's
I think you
it?
could do more.
I feel like a month is enough because
Yeah?
I'm an extrovert who has introverted tendencies.
Oh, okay.
Right? I like being around people to a certain extent.
Yeah,
You know, like there's
like
weekends
you get
where
more energy from people than they
Yeah,
zap away.
I'm an energy vampire. I suck energy out of the room. I walk in, I see everyone having a good time, and I'm like,
I'm gonna have a better time.
you guys ever thought about how we're gonna die? And everyone's like, what? Yeah. Anyways, enjoy your beer. Gives you cancer.
What doesn't nowadays?
And then I press the play button on the DJ thing because I pause the music when I walk in the room. It's
right,
like, welcome
naturally.
to New York. We've been waiting for you.
And then you press pause. All right. Press play. What's playing on the radio?
Welcome to New York.
Yeah, I think I think
No,
month I could definitely do.
I think a month would be the most I could last.
Yeah. I think I could go just a little because I'm an introvert with extroverted tendencies. So
Yeah.
I don't need the extroverted part. I'm very cool by myself. And especially if I still have like podcasts or shit like that, I'll be fine.
Oh, okay, because you can at least pretend like there's somebody in the room talking to you.
Well,
Is that what you usually do?
the voices in my head are enough. So
Oh, I forgot.
yeah, like the podcast kind of just distracts from those ones, kind of focuses the energy.
I'm really gonna start charging you for these hours, dude. Look, man, I don't know. I feel like I could, because even whenever I do it for like a weekend, like if I spend a weekend inside, it feels like by the time like Sunday night comes around, I'm ready to go outside. I'm ready to go hang out with people. I'm ready to like just go see different things.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to be able to like sit down and like watch TV for like 9 hours.
Ooh,
Now
no.
it's like an hour
Yeah.
at most. And
I
then-
can do about half an hour to an hour, and then I just need to walk around. I can't just my attention does not work that long.
See, but if you're in isolation, does that mean you can go outside like to your backyard, or does that mean you're just
That's a good question because I definitely would need my backyard. I'm gonna allow the backyard.
no? See, because you're bending the rules for yourself, and you know why. We both know why you would allow yourself the backyard.
Well, yeah, I definitely need to
It's
smoke.
not it's not because you need fresh air. It's because you need to tar your lungs.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
I disagree.
Okay, no, you're not allowed out back. You have to stay inside the whole time. How
So
long?
you're okay.
You're a
not
hermit.
even a couple hours
Nope.
because I need to smoke.
No sunlight. The only sunlight you get is from
Oh, I don't
you.
care about sunlight. I care about nicotine.
Who needs health. I have cigarettes. Okay.
I've made it this far.
All right. The only sunlight, the only outside you're allowed is you can't open the window. You can open the blinds.
Okay.
You're not allowed to go outside. How long do you think you can handle that?
Mm.
You still have, like you said, all the comforts, food's taken to you, delivered. You can do everything you would usually do inside. It's just by yourself. And you're not allowed to leave.
I could probably do a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Much longer if I'm able, like even if I'm just allowed like the porch.
Nope.
Then more than that, but a week most.
If you step
I can't go
outside-
outside at all.
If you step outside, a flesh-eating virus will take your face.
Just the face.
Just take it.
Just takes the face.
It's not even like a biting thing. Like you walk outside and it just goes,
and the face is
and
gone.
you're like, oh no, I just grew that back this week.
Took me 3 hours on that, man. Yeah, probably a week.
Here's another hypothetical for you. This was a point of conversation that got really heated amongst another group of my friends.
Oh, okay.
You have 5 fingers, right?
Correct.
Of course.
Well, 4 fingers and a thumb.
Not everyone has 5 fingers, but
Most. I was the majority.
normal people.
I wasn't gonna go that. Wasn't gonna use the normal word, but yes.
Okay, you have 5 fingers. You're allowed 1 liquid out of each finger.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like so?
A liquid, you on command, you can shoot whatever liquid you want out of out of each finger.
Okay.
Each finger is a different liquid. What are your 5 liquids?
Water, coffee, beer, whiskey. Did I say water?
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't need the
last one.
fourth?
The last one's gonna be free game.
I want a fucking ranch. No, see, because what I was thinking was, okay, water, of course.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I like water. Coffee, I can agree with. Right. Protein, like a protein shake. kind of
Okay.
thing, just in case I ever get like stranded.
Oh, that's smart.
Right?
That's smart. Okay.
Okay. What was my third? Beer. Beer was
Right.
my third. Fourth, 91 octane gasoline.
Oh, you did say liquid. You didn't say
Yeah.
drinkable liquid. That's
No.
fair.
You
All
can
right.
have gasoline in your fingers.
Oh, good. Man,
Never paying for gas again.
You thought about this way more than I did.
Well, yeah, I've had a couple weeks.
But yeah, that's a solid list. I
You
like
know?
it.
Do you have any idea how like jealous my neighbors would be?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm more curious as to how did this get heated between you and your other friends?
Well, because 3 of them used 1 finger for buttermilk ranch.
Why?
I don't know,
What?
like a dipping sauce.
No, but like you're
won't
at a
say-
loss for ranch that often to where that's one of the 5 liquids that you can produce is you want ranch to be one of them. I would probably get heated amongst them as well.
Yeah, because I was like, dude,
that's fucking stupid.
But in the same regard, I can't take all the credit for the gasoline. Anthony's the one who came up with the gasoline.
Oh, okay.
And when he said that, I was like, dude,
that's a really good idea. Yeah.
And I might even change the beer for diesel. You know, because now I have both. And now I can, like, if gas is $3.20 at the Allsubs, hit me up.
Okay.
$2.60 a gallon.
Oh,
Come by.
You entrepreneur.
Dude, I'm telling you.
That's smart.
Now, the downside is early morning, you got a little hungover, you go to take a sip of the coffee finger, accidentally take the gas finger.
You just have to be, like, really careful which ones you
just, must be
that's terrible.
Yeah. Sipping on gas. Hey, brother, let me get a squirt.
There you go, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, neighbors come out, right? They just spent $65 filling up their tank.
To fill up their tank.
They look outside, they see me, pinky in the fucking gas tank.
They would probably have you burned at the stake just out of
Using
jealousy.
my own gasoline.
Yeah.
Spray yourself. Leave me alone. I don't want to, Dave. Spray gas on yourself.
Okay. All right. That's the coffee. I know it. The Pinky's gasoline. I've seen it.
See, but you can use the hot coffee as a self-defense mechanism.
Okay. What temperature is it coming?
It's hot coffee. It's a freshly brewed pot. You have a dude
out.
You have a dude running at you, and you just.
Did you just squirt me with coffee? Oh, that was the iced coffee. My bad.
It burns. Yeah, it better burn. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
You walk into a room and I'm just sucking on my middle finger. Love coffee.
Yeah, give me some of that.
You're letting your
I could use a pick me up.
Letting your homies suck on your fingers.
This is nice. Is this Arabica?
Yeah. Love African coffee. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
That's yeah.
It's a good conversation.
It
right?
is. Yeah.
It's something you don't think about, of course.
Right.
I don't know how often you ponder the idea of liquids shooting out of your fingers.
But, you know, now that I know I need to keep the pinky reserved for gasoline.
Now,
that's a very good idea.
Here's a thought. This might sound crazy. All 5 fingers reserved for urine. Now, hear me out. Okay. It's your bladder's connected to your 5 fingers.
Okay.
So when you have to pee, you can just like walk up to like a windowsill, throw the hand over, and just kind of. And
why do you need all 5 of them to do that?
Then it's like an immediate evacuation.
It's just like a
yeah, you
and
just
it's
go,
done.
and all your bladder's empty. Yeah.
I'm sticking with the coffee, whiskey, all that good shit.
I don't know, man.
I don't find peeing that difficult or
urine's
that
a pretty
much.
good idea. You know,
that's a defense mechanism.
Somebody upsets me. I walk by their drink. Hey, let me just get you a refill.
No, Juan, don't you touch it. Don't touch it.
Use your left hand.
I saw what you did by the window.
Use your left hand. What are some things?
Wait until you figure out what the right hand is.
What are some things that like animals do or like plants do as a self-defense mechanism that you wish you had as a human being?
That's a good
I
one.
personally wish I was like a peacock.
Why?
Because like they have the feathers just like
Is
out
that
of them.
I thought that was a mating thing,
I
not
think
a
they can use
defense
it-
mechanism.
I think they can use it in a defense mechanism situation because they can make it look like it's a predator.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
So
There
like-
was there's like that black and blue bird that does that where it uses the wings and it's like almost like a mask.
Exactly. There you go. So
Okay.
like imagine someone's like breaking into your house. No need for a gun
Uh-huh.
because they're looking down the hallway
And all they say
and all they see is like a predator.
that would freak you the fuck out.
You know, like Jared from Subway.
you want to be a peacock with feathers in the shape of Jared from Subway?
And that guy's like,
I'm fucking out of here, dude.
Whoa.
This ain't even worth
hey,
it.
man, I don't have any problems, Jared. I don't know. What about you? What do you think?
Well, I can't, for some reason, the first
Even for
thought.
mating reasons, though.
I mean, yeah.
Trying to pick up a chick at the club. Dude, the feathers are coming out.
Yeah, right. bring a whole new meaning to peacocking.
Yeah, that dude might know how to break dance, but can he do this? All my feathers, all at once.
Yeah. All I can keep thinking about is that scene from Jurassic Park where it's the lizard and it like spits that like tar shit and blinds the dude. I think I'm kind of going to lean towards that.
Okay. There's Japanese wrestlers who can do that.
Really?
Well, not like real, but like
because they have the poison egg, right?
So how are you? Give me a defense mechanism where you're using this spitting situation. The black tar coming out of the
like if somebody tries to rob you, just and then and then they're blind.
I like the noise you make.
Yeah, that's kind of what it has to be. Yeah, then they're blind, and then you're good. You can just walk away.
Okay, so I like that you use the robbing situation because what I'm thinking in that situation is somebody gets my order wrong.
Well, it's a twofer.
I'm ruining a life.
I'm gonna blind you because my burger wasn't hot enough.
I asked for medium well. You gave me medium rare. Dude, what'd you put in my eyes?
I hope you don't plan on seeing for the rest of your life.
You'll never see a reason. Why are you being cryptic about it? Life would just be so much easier.
Although, okay, because if you have it, then you also have to assume that other people are going to be able to have it.
No,
No,
it's only me. That's why I'm so impressive.
Okay.
Because the second I come out on that dance floor and the peacock feathers come out, dude, the ladies are enamored.
That's true.
Hey, I need to buy that peacock a drink.
Flipping the bill. I like it. Now, would you pass this on to your children, or is it simply yours?
Just me.
That's mean. That's mean.
Like my daughter brings home a boyfriend for the first time. Most dads clean their shotgun in front of him. Guess what I'm doing?
Just feathers all out.
Lindsay, I don't know if I can come over anymore.
Your dad kind of freaks me out.
Dad, did you show Jathanan? Yeah.
Well, it's going to be like 2035 by that point.
Jathanan, did you show Jathanan in your peacock feathers? Look, honey, I'm just trying to find the guy who's right for you. I still have my feathers out because they take like 30 minutes to put away.
Oh, well, okay. That's not a bad downside. That's a manageable downside.
The downside is that if I'm ever like scared, they would come out.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm in a movie theater.
Yeah, no horror movies for you.
Yeah, the guy behind me is like, dude.
Can you just put those away? It's going to take a minute, and it's going to be scary again.
Honey, I told you I didn't want to come here.
That's why I said I wanted to sit in the back row.
Well, you know what happened the last time? You got gum in your feathers. Yeah, well, it's better than embarrassing myself. So
I told you we could just watch it at home.
So back to what you were talking about with isolation. If you were in isolation, you only had like one food that you can eat. Now you have to think about this realistically,
right?
Because you have to be healthy in the same regard.
So, am I limited to one type of food, or is it just like one meal? So could I say like sandwiches, and then that's I can have a different sandwich?
Yeah, see, that's difficult.
Because then, like, you could do peanut butter.
Yeah.
Get protein. You can have meats, lettuce, sprouts, tomatoes.
No. One meal.
With like just one flat meal have to like survive on.
Yeah, it can't be like tacos or something like. It has to be like a meal. Let's say it's a meal from a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
That you have to live on for a month in isolation. What are you going for?
I'm probably gonna go with the Chipotle chicken crispers from Chili's.
Okay.
Those are very and then as the side, the potatoes.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not getting vegetables, but there's like chives in the potatoes, so that counts. It's green.
Gotta have potatoes.
Oh no, and it comes with corn. Perfect.
I want you to know that like in editing, as you started talking about how much you need potatoes, I'm gonna put the Ireland
I bet
national anthem playing back behind it.
Does Ireland even have a national anthem?
Well, yeah, it's a country. Why wouldn't they have a national anthem?
Well, I'm just saying I've never heard it.
Well, you don't need to look it up.
What do you do?
Oh, well, while you look it up, let me think. What I'm gonna
Well, I'm gonna make you do it in editing.
it's gonna be "Oh Johnny Boy." Oh Johnny Boy, the song. Is that's how the song goes,
That's
right?
Danny Boy.
Oh,
And it's The Pipes Are Calling.
the pipes.
And you're the musician. What
Why
the
was
hell?
music back then so depressing? It feels like
Because life back then was depressing.
every song is like, "Oh Danny Boy, you're fucking dead.
I mean,
We're all sad."
well, people died a lot.
Yeah. Your mom drowned herself because you died, oh Danny Boy. People were like, dude, this is a fucking hit.
Fucking banger, dude.
They're gonna love this. You gotta
Wait
go.
until America sees this.
Yeah, you gotta go into town and play this. Dude. They're gonna love it. Like, imagine the first person that wrote a song that was happy.
I'm trying to think of an old happy song.
Think of it can't be the 50s because the 50s feels like it was a turn of the century. So I'm thinking
Right.
like 1800s.
Yeah, it had. Yeah,
Yeah. So what's it like a song from the 1800s that was like happy? That like a producer.
Jamie, pull that up real quick.
That like a producer was like chilling, and he like heard this guy like sing this at the bar.
Okay, but there was no producers back then.
Yeah, no, he was a producer. He was just like a in-person producer. He's like, yeah, I don't really like the way you pronounce. You know.
Why don't you do that guitar lick again?
Yeah, guitar lick. Why don't you do that lute lick again, bro?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1800s.
You got to meet my boy Bradley,
happy
dude.
songs.
He's the best lute soloist you're going to meet this side of the Mississippi.
Okay. Oh no, that's Happy Birthday. Amazing Grace. Okay, that was from 1800.
Nah, dude, that's got depressing vibes all
Jingle
over it.
Bells. That's from 1800
Yeah,
or
but that was-
1857.
Okay, Jingle Bells doesn't really count, though.
Old MacDonald Had a Farm. 1859.
Okay, that is
And why doesn't Jingle Bells work?
Jingle Bells doesn't work because it's like about a season. Like it's about the holiday.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like I just want something that was just happy.
What about Camptown Races?
Camptown Races, sing this song. Ooh,
No, wait. I'm pretty sure that's about something bad.
Like somebody dying.
Like, yeah, it's like one of those.
It's like that ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Yeah,
song.
that's about the Black Plague.
They had kids singing that. Why? Like seriously, there's no happy songs before like 1900.
Okay. Oh, it's just about gambling. So, just destroys families. That's great.
So it's about addiction. That's good.
Yeah.
Song about addiction.
That's the 1800s for you.
What would?
How the hell did we get on that?
What's like a? Hold on. So you have a time. Let's say you have a time machine. You go back in time, and you're allowed to bring one piece of media back with you to show to show like a guard in like the 1800s or something like that. What are you bringing back with you? Just a piece of media.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, a piece of media and something to play it on.
Right.
Because like I feel like if I showed someone the music video for the Weekends, I Can't Feel My Face
Oh,
on an
God.
iPad, their fucking head would just explode.
Literally
They'd have a heart
explode
attack.
right then and there.
That or I'd be burnt at the stake as a witch.
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Both are
Or
happening.
warlock.
Yeah. No.
You don't really hear about the warlocks.
You could be
in
a
that
proud
situation.
witch. It's all right.
It's always about the Salem witch trials, never about the Salem warlock trials.
That's true.
They always hunted down witches. There was never like a guy.
Well, yeah, guys couldn't do anything bad.
Yeah.
So
Well, Denise is definitely a witch. So is Cynthia.
fuck that bitch.
What about John?
John seems okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's floating,
John,
speaking
dude,
in Latin.
John, dude, you got to calm down a little bit. This happens every time you drink coffee.
Seriously, man, you and your pet goat need to get the fuck out of here.
You're fucking acting crazy,
You're
dude.
freaking the vibe out. Okay? There's like one restaurant in town and you're ruining the vibe. You're scaring the
Meanwhile,
hoes.
Denise drops a plate. Witch! Burn her at the stake.
How dare you make that clatter, witch? Oh, I'm so sorry I dropped it. Witch! They all have their lighters out. Their flints.
Right.
That had to
I
suck,
don't
dude.
think-
Like, you know, like nowadays.
No,
you
it
can
was
start a
early
fire.
1900s that lighters were made.
Yeah, because I feel like nowadays, if we burnt witches at the stake, it would just be like in a barbecue grill,
Yeah, right.
you know? Whereas, like, back then, they had to, like, build the fire.
Put the stake in the ground, build a fire around it.
Yeah. Well, you had to be tied up first because they're not getting in the fire.
Right, but they have. I like. Would they tie you? And man, that's kind of brutal. If you're tied and they're still putting the wood and kindling around you.
like, imagine how awkward that was on, like, a windy day.
Oh, right. We keep losing the king. Sorry, Denise.
Yeah.
We're gonna burn you here in just a second. Just a second.
You're like tied to the stake.
12.
You're tied to the stake, and Jebediah can't make a fire.
Yeah, I was scheduled at 10 and it's 12.
Okay,
so,
look, if you're going to be picky, then maybe you just don't get burnt.
Fine. I guess I just won't get burnt today.
Okay. No. Just give me a second. Fucking witch. You know.
That's a microaggression, sir.
Gosh, dude, she's such a witch. Seriously. Witchy attitude.
I know.
All day.
Freaking witchies.
All day. Oh, you can't stir the fire. I'm getting burnt at the stake. Yeah, well,
I was scheduled at 10.
maybe be thankful. I don't know.
I'm trying my best here, Denise.
I love that in the witch trials, like one of the things was like, if we throw her in the river.
And she survives, she's a witch. If she doesn't, sorry.
Oh,
She's not a witch, though.
Yeah. Imagine how much. All right, this one's finally going to float.
No, no.
Damn it.
Damn it. Another one.
That's just another teenage girl. On to the next one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Betty, come here. Come here.
We saw
This
you,
one's definitely not going to
We saw you learning math the other day. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go.
You explained the purpose of yeast. I don't. We're gonna tie you to rocks and throw you in the ocean.
You witch-splained me.
You witch-splained me.
I am man. I'm smart.
So
I don't know what to tell you. Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Get in the, I don't know. What are the, get in the salt bath.
Oh, God. It's another day of witch executing.
Being a dude back then was like, you untouchable.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Well, okay. Unless it's by other men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time it's acceptable.
That's the only time you could be touched.
Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, Richard, what's going on? What are you talking about? It's just you and me right now. No, dude, I don't know. I feel like, witch trials, I mean, yeah, they were unfair, but they didn't know any better.
Oh, I think they knew better. I think they knew better, but that was just a way to keep what they wanted.
My grandpa was a witch hunter. My daddy was a witch hunter. I'm a witch hunter. Now tell me what you're selling. Jam?
Witch.
Burn
Do you
her!
use boysenberry in that ranch?
Yeah.
That witch.
How
See?
horrifying was that? You look outside your window. You're like, I don't know, reading a book or something by fire, candlelight or whatever.
Yeah. Witch.
You just hear
automatically.
Yeah, because you're reading. You hear
You're not allowed to know things.
Yeah, you hear footsteps outside. You look outside. He's like, she's doing something other than the dishes.
Why aren't you cooking stew?
Yeah. You should be cooking stew for the whole village. How dare you try to take a moment to yourself? Witch!
Who taught her to read?
Yeah. They all just pull out. They have them with them, the pitchforks. Come here. No. Oh, she said no.
No, she said no. Should we do it still? She said no.
I wish they had some sort of like social media app back then.
Well, they did. It's called the newspaper.
Ye old newspaper. Imagine being the guy who got the newspaper in town. Because there was one dude who probably got a newspaper. That shit was expensive.
That's true.
There's no way everyone in town was just carrying around newspapers.
Not in the early 1800s, at least.
Yeah. One guy just, all right, Darren, I'm done with the newspaper. You can borrow it, I guess. Oh, good. I want to read the funnies.
Nope. You get the business section. I'm holding on to the funnies. I liked this one. Garfield gave me quite a laugh earlier.
Yeah, 1860s Garfield.
See, it really went downhill after the early 1900s.
I hate it. That's the other thing, like about olden times, like
Oh,
traveling.
God, we are fucking stupid.
What?
The printing press was around since 1436.
Oof. So people were just reading.
So, yeah, they had print back in the early 1800s for 400 years.
Yeah, that was probably a pretty widespread thing, too. We're over here talking about, like, there was one guy, it's like, the thing was like a penny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the penny print.
A hay penny at that.
They would open the newspaper. Got to go to the local burning sections.
What books are we burning today?
Oh, man, they're taking out Kayla. I liked her.
Man, she was cool. Man.
Well, all right. Pull out the old stake.
Yep.
It's crazy to think that back then there was a guy's job was like executioner.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a dude who would wake up in the morning Be like,
Oh, time to kill some people.
put the mask on. First thing he does in the morning.
Yeah.
Doesn't brush his teeth or anything.
He doesn't even eat breakfast.
Yeah, he's so excited to get his day started. And people used to be like, that's a commendable fucking dude right there.
Yeah.
That's a hard worker.
Yeah. He killed like 5
Yeah.
people today.
Meanwhile, literal psychopath.
Literally.
You know?
So I have to cut somebody's head off today, hang them, and burn somebody out. How much are you going to charge me?
Well, we were thinking about giving you, I don't know, 2 pence.
Giving me?
Oh, sorry, paying you 2 pence.
You're going to pay me? Okay. Yeah. Sign me
sure.
up.
I sharpened the axe this morning.
Let's go.
I mean, is she here? Is he here? Who is it? What is it?
See, yeah, that's a good worker right there. I really like him.
I mean, I'm excited.
I think he's going to work.
I practiced
think he's
all
gonna
morning.
work out.
I took out like 6 people this morning.
We're going to ignore that one.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Guys.
Let's do it.
I'm excited to
Who's
get
first?
to work. Yeah. What a go-getter.
Right? Man.
7 heads. Last 3 hours. Impressive.
See, Johnny, that's what you should look up to right there.
Who wants to be a yeah. You don't
What-
need
what-
to be you don't need to teach at Oxford. Be that guy.
Come on. That guy has great work ethic.
There had to be a class about that at Oxford. Because Oxford's been around. Yeah, the University of Oxford has been around for
Well, yeah, because
centuries.
like when you're beheading, you got to aim for like the specific in between the vertebrae. So
Yeah.
you got to take an anatomy course.
That's the class that's being taught by like the cool professor.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm a little hungover, so Billy, go ahead and just decapitate Derek. I fucking hate Derek.
All right, guys. I had some mead last night. I'm not going to lie to you. Sits on the chair like backwards. You know what I mean? Sits in front of
Yeah.
the class.
Why don't y'all go kill somebody and bring back the head?
Hey, guys, you know what? I'm a little
take a
hungover
nap.
today, so we're not going to really do anything. But we're going to watch a play. I got some, you know how like teachers used to put like movies
the
on?
movies
Yeah.
out on the-
They have like a couple of thespians.
Yeah, we're good. We're gonna watch fucking Hamlet or something.
While I
don't
sleep,
fucking
I don't know. It's just-
Learn how he executes someone.
You know, I'm just saying, okay, I came to this class to learn how to execute, and it seems like the teacher's not really
The
interested
main
in it.
character dies in it. Derek, do you want to be next?
All right, guys, new class project. Derek.
That's gonna be your final.
They all turn around. What?
Come on, chop chop.
Literally. Chop, chop. Let's go. I just want you to take your class seriously. Okay? This is like the 5th class. You haven't come in with a sharpened axe. Okay?
How are you expecting to decapitate somebody with a dual axe, Derek?
My job is to teach you, Derek. Okay? It's not to baby you. You keep bringing in a dull axe and coming in unprepared to my class. There is a man sitting right there waiting to be beheaded.
He was scheduled at 10.
Hello.
Now he has to wait until Now he has to wait until 11 for you to sharpen your fucking axe before he gets decapitated.
Wouldn't quite mind if you let me go.
Just shut the fuck up, dude.
Derek, watch this. Andrew, get down here.
See,
Watch
this,
this. This is a go-getter.
this is why he's top of the class. Watch this.
Yeah, he walks up. I love the scent of blood in the morning.
So, let's see. See that technique? Did you see that technique?
Follow
and the
through
follow through
is
man.
flawless.
Flawless.
Derek,
God.
why can't you be like that? Gosh, man.
I just want to write poetry. Fuck poetry, Derek.
Your parents paid for 4 years of beheading tuition. You want to be one of those
It's already-
Nancy thespians that we just watched earlier? They're still in the room.
Hello.
We hope you enjoyed our performance of Hamlet tonight.
Shut the fuck up.
Andrew says that as he's sharpening the axe.
Yeah, see, that's why he is the top student.
Oxford had to be a crazy place.
Oh yeah.
Like if that was going down,
What a time to be alive/executed, dude.
like you're top of the class, so you get like put into the royal hall. You know what I mean?
You get to do a beheading for the king. Yeah, that's how you know you made it.
Your
Wait,
dad-
where's Oxford?
Your dad? That's my son.
That's my boy.
Hey.
That's my boy.
That guy right there holding the axe, getting ready to behead him.
That's my boy.
That's my son.
I'm so proud of him.
Taught him from an early age. We started with chickens and rodents.
And now look at him, doing an execution for the king.
How much would it sucked if you like graduated top of your class like near the end of like when beheadings were okay? You know what I mean?
Oh, like you just graduated,
Yeah.
and now beheadings
And,
are
like-
illegal.
Yeah, your teacher's like, your professor's like, dude, you're going to be the future of this business.
Yeah.
Okay. All eyes will be on you. You're going to be the best executioner that this country has ever seen. And then like you get there and people are like, no, dude, beheadings are totally not cool anymore. Like the king comes in.
Yeah.
Whoever it was. I don't know, King Philip the Seventh or so, whatever the lineage
guy-
that they have
yeah.
over there. And he sits down, he's like, I've decided that beheadings are no longer allowed because they're immoral and too animalistic.
Andrew's world just falls out from under him. What is he going to do now?
You become a cobbler.
Beheading's all he knows how to do. He has to apprentice to become a cobbler.
Yeah.
That's another 5 years.
That's all he knew. So like when he becomes a cobbler, the guy who's
he
like
just keeps
teaching him.
beheading the
Yeah. How many times do I have to tell you to stop cutting the shoes in half?
That's all I know how to do.
Put the axe away. Huh? The guy who wrote poetry.
Fuck you, Derek.
That's the old school, like, nerd becomes the boss kind of
Yeah,
thing.
right.
The nerd's the cobbler. He's writing poetry. Derek's writing poetry. As, Looks like only one of us learned how to actually do what they were supposed to
Fucking
do.
kill you, Derek.
No, you can't do that
No,
anymore.
not okay.
You can't do that anymore. No. Chases him down. Runs into a guard. Oh, he's trying to kill me. Andrew? Oh, Todd, is that you? Yeah, man. How are you, man? Jeez, it's been four.
Yeah, what have you been doing since executioner
It's
school?
been 4 years. What are you, 28? Getting close to the end of your life, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Still fucking up as a cobbler.
You're in
so-
your late ages. You're a cobbler now?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Man, you should have joined the Royal Guard. I mean,
I'd
we're getting
be-
ready to go down to the slums and like just start chopping heads off. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's know.
Yeah, I beheaded the interviewer, so
Oh, dude, you were the last oh my gosh.
yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
Yep, I was the last one.
Well, hey man, maybe we can just I don't know, get an ale sometime.
Yep, sure. That
All right,
sounds
well-
great.
I'll see you later. He gets in like his cart that's like the equivalent of a Ferrari.
Yeah.
That's the horse. The horse's legs are like doing whirlwind. I guess we'll see you, Andrew.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And then he
And then he keels over from
keels over.
consumption.
Yeah, consumption of gin.
No, consumption meant tuberculosis.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was like consuming too much of something.
That's what you would. That's a reasonable assumption with that word, but no.
Yeah, the English language.
Welcome
is
to the
messed up.
English language.
All right, man. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. As always,
I'm Juan.
I'm Richard.
We're shooting from the hip. I personally wish I was like a peacock